Highlighting two of our JV teams this week, give them a little action on stream. My name is Coach Dalton McGee, and I am joined by my commentator in, I don't know what to call you. Trevor Oliver's here with me. Say hi, TiVo.
What's up, guys? I am Coach TiVo. Nice to see everyone here again. Ready for some fun Overwatch.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I'm excited that we get to highlight our JV teams this week, give them some action on stream, something that we're real happy to do when we get the opportunity to do that. Looking back on today's action to give everybody some recap, in our varsity bracket, every single outcome today has been 3-0. So your winners of this week were Barrington, Naperville North, Taft, Niles North, Whitney Young, Oswego East, Springfield, Glenwood, Unit 5 or Bloomington, and then we're waiting on one outcome between the Roxana Shells and OLCHS. So 3-0s across the board in varsity today. And then looking at our JV bracket, let me get that here for you guys. We have wins from Niles West, is 3-1 over Niles North, little crosstown cup there. We had a 3-0 victory for Lake Forest over New York. We had a 4th victory of Naperville Central over Barrington. The Naperville North Huskies beat Whitney Young 3-0. Joliet beat Oswego East 3-1. Salem won by forfeit over Shelbyville. Glenwood defeated Plainfield North 3-2. And then now we're going to see the conclusion of our JV week here between Stagg and Massac County. So should be really exciting. TiVo, what do you want to see tonight between these two JV teams?
What I'm wanting tonight is not another 3-0 like our varsity teams. I want a very bloody good game here. Last week we got another 3-0 on our highlighted match. I want something crazy and fun, and I think we're going to get that tonight.
Yeah, if there's any indication from the rest of our JV matches, those have been close. We had a couple 3-2s, 3-1s. So we are going to start at Hollywood this week. After that, we're going to go to Control. The loser of Hollywood will choose our Control map. Then we'll go to Escort, and if necessary, we'll continue to Assault and Hybrid. So, and then Control if we have all kinds of crazy ties happen. Could be a short match, could be a long one, but we will see, and we will now check with our teams to see if they're ready. Hollywood's a fun map for me. I know Coach Turp and I have talked about it before because it's one of those maps that with all kinds of high ground and corners and weird rooms that call for some really cool strategy sometime. Both teams say they are ready. We're going to go ahead and get this action going here.
I'm absolutely excited. Like you said, Hollywood is one of those fun maps. I feel like a lot of people, this is probably anecdotal, but I hear a lot of people not like Hollywood. I personally love this map. I think there, like you mentioned, there's a lot of good little corners to hide in, lots of fun pushes. I think this could be a good game.
Absolutely here. So your Chargers and your Patriots. As a Miami Dolphins fan, that logo hurts me a little bit, but we won't hold it against them. Your captain on each team, Liquid Lasm, you captain the Chargers, and Flummox, the captain of the Patriots. And right off the bat, the Patriots showing Dive here. You'll love to see Dive, something that was one of the first strong metas in Overwatch back when the game was really picking up Season 2, Season 3. Meanwhile, the Chargers showing a double shield comp with a Mei. So definitely two very different opinions of how to go about Hollywood here.
Absolutely. I actually can't see the game yet, so I'm waiting for that to pop up. But I'm excited to see that pop up so I can start seeing this. Give me 1 second.
Okay, so we're going to get started here. Our first look at Massac County and Stagg here in this JV Overwatch tournament of IHSEA. And Dive will be on offense first. On board with JCSE here. Winston, very integral part of this dive. He's the one that's got to get on the high ground and control the space underneath him. Let's see if he's going to do just that. He is going to jump right up there and push the issue off the bat. Lots of damage going out to that Tesla cannon. No eliminations quite yet, but that discorded Reinhardt certainly taking a lot of damage. He waves at the opposing team, looks to jump back on the Ashe. Can't quite finish her off either. These discords are getting low. She does finally drop, though, to Funman. And the picks start rolling in here for Massac County. Now it's just a matter of cleaning them up. They're going to take point A easily here with virtually no time wasted.
I'm on fire. So optimal. Objective A. Escort the payload.
So Funman, the first one to get a pick there. Looks to make a lot of impact on this Echo with no hit scan coming out, or rather the hit scan is there for Liquid Lasm, but he wasn't doing anything to stop Echo off that first push there. Juice WRLD's Reinhardt being forced back, losing a lot of space by the damage output from the Patriots. Ultimate's already online for the Patriots, not quite other than the coalescence out of Evza's Moira here for the Chargers. And so much space being given. You can just see here that Juice WRLD is giving up so much space to the Charger, or to the Patriots rather, and this payload is not being contested whatsoever. Now the picks roll in, and that's even less of a contest they're going to be able to make here.
Get out of my way or I'll run you over. Understood. My ultimate is almost ready. Peace be upon you. See McCree?
We've got our Tac Visor online for Suli here. Also have Funman's Copy, Transcendence, Diva Bomb, all kinds of things ready to go for the Patriots. On the other end, we've got Bob, Valkyrie, Coalescence, Shatter, and Gravitic Flux. All kinds of ults for the Chargers here. Really an opportunity while they have a brief ult advantage to take this fight. But the Sticky and the Bomb is all that's going to be needed. This should be a fight win again for the Patriots. Zenyatta's going to chill on cart, keep that thing moving while his team pushes up. Liquid Lasm is trying to make something happen here. Bob online. Bob a very good stall ult, so maybe he'll look for this payload to turn the corner and throw Bob on it so he can get some at least time off the clock. Over 5 minutes already here in point C.
Right, there we go. I see the game now. Excited to see what's happening. Already a very crazy match. Looking at ults, we've already got about 3 on the side of Patriots. Looking at, oh, what is that, 5 on the side of Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers really do need to use these ults here, otherwise they're going to have some trouble. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here, and they're already almost at the end of this map. They've got to pop some ults. Liquid Lasm does finally get that hit scan counter. Gravitic Plus is going to demech the Diva. This could be a chance for the Chargers to finally stop a fight, and that Bob is going to continue to get value, and that is exactly what will happen. They'll be able to clean up the Patriots here and finally stop this progress and take some time off the clock here.
What seems like a very crazy push by the Patriots. Chargers just kind of rolling over to this, finally getting some stuff out, getting a good stagger pick on the Winston. Looks like Patriots are going to have to back off.
Miracle of science.
Now the copy here of Funman's Echo, a lot of variability with what can come of that. You're probably looking for Funman to copy Juice WRLD's Reinhardt here. Maybe though, if he's a good hit scan player, you could see him copy the Ashe. But a lot of times Reinhardt will get copied here because you can actually get 2 Earth Shatters out of that copy pretty consistently. Instead, he does copy the Roadhog. That's what Juice WRLD switched to. And now he's going to be able to get that whole hog very quickly there. That's exactly what he's doing. JSC gets the first pick. Funman gets another pick, and they're just not going to be able to get on point. The Patriots take care of business here. 3 minutes 47 seconds left on the clock. A very successful first push there for Massac County.
Absolutely crazy there by Massac County. I honestly don't know what the Chargers can do to do it even faster than that. They've got to put up one heck of an offense to even remotely try to get anywhere near that time.
Yeah, that's a real tough time here in Hollywood, particularly with how long B and C are to be able to beat. So if I think if you're Stagg here, you can't put the cart in front of the horse, but you got to complete the map. So I think the key is definitely the quick take of A. That's what enables that huge time bank. But if they're real slow on taking A, then they may have some problems, and they definitely will have to finish the map either way. So on defense here, the Patriots look to show dive again. Except the Ash, it really is a pretty hard dive. Chargers not changing much. The Juice WRLD is going to go ahead and start on the Roadhog, it appears, instead of the Reinhardt. So no double shield anymore, but Roadhog does definitely punish that Winston that's been diving in a little better than the Reinhardt was.
Absolutely. I also kind of like the Reaper pick too. Excited to see what that does. I worry that Patriots are just going to play too well. I think the Tracer might be sort of a weird pick. Excited to see how that works. But I think this could be very interesting here. This could very quickly become a stomp for the Patriots again.
I agree with you, though. I think that Sands switch to the Reaper is really important here because they're just getting blasted by this dive, and at least now Sands can help protect his tanks, peel off with the support, whatever he needs to do when somebody's diving in. He can be there to say, get out of our face.
Absolutely, try to get some good chunky shots in. Ash already looking to get some solid shots in there. Not a whole lot yet. Sigma
blocked off by the Sigma shield. Can't follow through on that dynamite.
Falling through to the left side. And
SDE with a quick pick onto Liquid Lasm.
Absolutely not good to lose one while pushing that left side so quickly.
No, and you got to think Liquid Lasm only dropped there because she was a little out of position. The Ash was out of position. Because really, she should be playing a little farther back, and Winston was able to be in her face.
Living falling too.
Yeah, this is going to need to be a reset for the Chargers here for sure.
Absolutely. Just diving into them, absolutely destroying them. Kind of weird for the Mercy to be the first one to be picked there too, absolutely. Well, the second one, I suppose, after Ash. Getting a pick on the enemy Mercy, though, that's very good for Chargers.
And there's going to be a very small window here where the Chargers have an advantage, but that now has been negated with Juice WRLD.
Absolutely.
They really needed to go ahead and say, hey, we got the Mercy, back off, let's go in together when they don't have a support.
It seems like lots of good stagger kills on the side of Patriots onto Chargers. A lot of almost inexcusable deaths. Mercy dying second there is a little wild.
There is one support down. That's going to be important. The res does come out, but both of these teams winning their first week of the JV Overwatch bracket here in IHSEA, so 1-1 heading into this game. And if somebody gets stuck, nobody's going to die from it, though.
Looking like a crazy push here, putting up more of a fight than last time, although Sigma is down. Looks like, Mercy pops the ult, gets them in the sky.
Tanks traded, Flummox gets the Diva Bomb kill, Suli gets the kill on his opposite damage players, and that should be it. Patriots going to take this fight again.
Absolutely. I think at this point, Patriots just absolutely destroying this map. Not really sure what the Chargers can do now at this point, rather. Not a whole lot left for them. They've got to change something up, but it doesn't look like they're wanting to change anything in their comp.
Well, with both support ults online for the Patriots, they have the definite ult advantage here. But if they can manage to pick off the Zen in particular and get that Transcendence out of the way, then Bob can get a ton of value because Bob will quickly deal with the Mercy that's routing up in the air. So I think definitely you want to try to take out Twilight Zenyatta here. Let's see if that can happen. Diva gets up there, tries to follow up with a bomb. It's not going to get any value with the dynamite there.
3 members on the side of Chargers sitting with ultimates. Probably need to use some of these to push in, but still just kind of holding on them. Has Bob, need to use these things.
My man does get the
falling again. Seems like a lot of them are just falling with ults up. Lots of them have opportunities to push in, but aren't really using their abilities properly.
Twilight Zenyatta has twice been brought really low by
double tick.
Nice stick by Zuli there.
Essentially another wipe for Patriots onto the Chargers. Something needs to change here. They have 5 ultimates and have sat on about 4 of them already. These need to be used. There's no excuse to sit on these many ults.
Yeah. What I was saying is Twilight twice has been dropped to super low health by Liquid Lasm, but been Liquid Lasm unable to finish him off up to this point. So really got to clean that Zenyatta back there up. But does get the other Ash.
Good pick on the enemy Ash. Bob coming in, looking for the Mercy pick, can't quite find it.
Bob got sent into the cafe. You got to think that was an accident.
I would also assume so. Looks like they're giving up, at least this part of A. Looks like this should be going over to Chargers. Winston's coming in.
Here come the ults.
Once again, still...
Diva Bomb's going to get one. Patriots not out of this yet. Their own Bob gets sent out.
Chargers use 2 ults finally. But looks like they may actually end up losing this fight. The Reaper ult might not amount to much. Bob kills 3.
Yeah, that was just... Yeah, they all backed off. The re-engage was smart there. They knew they couldn't deal with the Bob and Cafe, so they got out of there, said, hold on a second. We know we have enough time. Let's go back in with our ults. And it was just a product of, like we've been talking about, the Chargers are staggering their ults so badly and just holding on to them for way too long. Massac County able to get the full hold on defense and take map 1 at Hollywood 1-0.
What an insane first game. Patriots absolutely played out of their mind. Looks like the Chargers just didn't really have any opportunities to do anything. It seems like they could have changed their comp there, could have done something different, but it seems like instead they held on to ults and didn't really get a good chance to push into the map. Solid play of the game there by Funman, absolutely tearing things up on the Ash. There's a Bob triple kill again.
Okay, we are gonna take a quick break for a couple minutes here, guys. We'll get the teams figured out, what we're gonna do for our control map, get our ticker fixed up there with our score, and then we will be right back to you. We're gonna take a quick break. Stick around for map 2 here, heading to control next. Excuse me. All right, everybody, we are back now. Nepal is where the Chargers have decided to go on control here, so that is what we are going to do. We're going to get started here. The Massac County Patriots up 1-0 after taking Hollywood successfully, so it'll be interesting to see whether these teams are able to adjust their play style to see what the other person has done after map 1, and obviously Control has a very different feel to it than Hybrid did. So I'm interested to see if Massac County continues to run this Winston Diva dive comp or if they change it up here on Control.
I feel like the dive was absolutely disgusting by them. I think they absolutely are going to run it again. We'll see here in just 1 second. No, changing it up quite a bit here. How do you feel about these comps here, Coach McGee?
I think this is a really strong comp for Nepal in general. I don't think that, especially if Liquid Lasm's actually playing Symmetra here, they showed no indication they had a strong enough hit scan to stop Funman's Echo. And so I think that if you know you can rule the skies without fear of getting popped by a hit scan player, then you can do just that. And I think Nepal and Control in general tended to lend themselves more towards this brawl, slow Ryan Zarya comp than the dive comp that we were doing there at Hollywood. But the Symmetra here is real. They go ahead and stick with that. They're going to get to point really quickly. I imagine Stagg's going to set up on point with turrets immediately, and that is exactly what they're looking to do here. Liquid Lasm needs to get those turrets down, however.
Absolutely needs to, absolutely needs to get this down after having so much time on the point. They had about a solid 5-second lead, but it looks like it's not going to amount to too much here.
No, JSCE already up to almost 80 charges. Zarya. Liquid Lasm gets the first pick, though, on the main tank. That could be huge. Look at the charge on the Symmetra right here.
Absolutely. Turtle falling down. Juice WRLD going down as well. Looks like a fight that was originally in the Chargers. We're changing it up, though. Funman and Schooly falling down, too.
Rating right now.
This is a very crazy first fight here on this point. Nepal, very volatile on the map. It's going to go both ways for quite a bit. Looks like some solid ult charges here on Flummox, though, and JCSE.
Yeah,
absolutely
able
destroying
to
it. Patriots
fight,
retake.
however, not before 20% is going to be taken here for the Chargers.
Absolutely. Looks like it's still a pretty solid fight. 20% given up, sure. But if you look over the side of Patriots, they've already got a Zarya ult already. Just about at the Ryan ult, almost double on the Ryan ult charge as opposed to Juice WRLD. Looks like Patriots have a lot to work with here.
Sticking with the Symmetra, what I can't understand is why Liquid Lasm didn't get those turrets down on the point real aggressively. Like, put those there. Holy hello!
Absolute wipe there with just the Ryan ult. No other ults needing to be used. Absolutely destroying Chargers. Picks all of them. Absolutely disgusting. We have 3 ults on the side of Chargers, about to have 4. Excited to see if they actually try to do something with these.
Yeah, what I was saying is when we took that point, if you're playing Sim on Control here and you're going to teleport your team to the point and get it immediately, you need to also put those turrets down and really have that damage coming out on point and control that.
Almost another inexcusable pick here. Zarya ult coming in. Looks like this is just going to be another wipe for Chargers.
It looks like it, and it's really lucky for Massac County there that they were able to pick off that Lucio first in that, because Lemon's Lucio is the only thing that was going to be able to gate that grab with his beat drop, but now he dies before he can get that happening. On the other side of things, he now has his beat drop still here for this next fight, but so will Twilight's Lucio, so those will likely come out at the same time here in this fight.
There is a May ult up on the side of Chargers and about to have the Orisa ult, so things could go drastically different in this fight. You know, 3rd time's a charge. Maybe this pushes what they need. Getting onto the point. Ryan can totally drop. Looks like he gets very thought ult there.
Only able to get one, but it's a big one. That main tank dropping is a big deal.
Absolutely.
And they quickly turn the point.
Lucio ult.
Liquid Lasm no longer on the Symmetra, instead on Tracer now.
Yeah, very different pick. Not sure how to feel about that, but, you know, got him on the point, got some solid kills there. That's all they kind of need. They're back on the point, didn't waste too many ults, got a good Ryan ult off.
Oh,
like they might pick. Oh, barely not getting that pick. And then fight going over to the side of Patriots again. Absolutely being wiped.
Yeah, they're using everything here.
The May ult stops them a little bit, but not too much of it.
All it does is freeze them on the point, which is exactly where they wanted to be.
Right. Once again, had that May ult for a while. That needed to be used earlier. Liquid Lasm tries to save a little bit of the point, but that's going to be first point going over to the Patriots.
Yeah, first point going to the Patriots. And I'll tell you what, there were 2 things in that I think you look back on this as Stagg and need to adjust. First of all, that Sim. When you take that first point, you're there. Get those turrets down. They do so much damage. If you know they're going to walk in from one side, put them up there. And the other thing that I noticed that could have changed that last fight quite a bit was Liquid Lasm's Tracer got all up on Funman's Echo as Echo was coming into the point, and then didn't finish her off. Got her down to like 15 health. And without that Echo in that fight, that Tracer can then worry about something else. You know, just that one drop could have changed the chemistry of that fight so quick.
Absolutely. That one, literally 1 or 2 more bullets, maybe just tightening up that spray just a little bit would have changed that fight. And I also feel like Stagg just need to start using their ult. Once again, May uses her ult right before she dies. Like, you got to get that up while your team's up. You freeze them on the point. That's where they want to be, like you said.
Funman kind of playing Ashe instead of Echo now.
Funman's Ashe was pretty good. I'm excited to see this pan out again. Looks like Sigma on the side of Stagg again, too. They enjoy doing that. But
big pick by Liquid Lasm there. Got to get on point and make something of it, though, guys. They got to get here, push some pressure at 6v5, make them feel it.
Absolutely. Another pick by Liquid Lasm. Get onto the point. You've got people. It's a 6v4. Get on there.
That's what they're doing now.
Another pick.
Liquid, the team captain of the Chargers here, stepping up, taking this fight for him, and they are going to be able to take this first one and get that progress ticking up here.
Liquid Lasm is refusing to lose this series, absolutely popping off on the Ashe. A good pick by Turtle.
Flumix with the
two
charge!
from Flumix. Oh my god.
He knocks him off with the
Trading
charge.
with 2 tanks.
I'm hoping
Disgusting.
That was play of the game. Hoping that was play of the game.
Absolutely disgusting. Another boop. Oh my goodness. And there falls Liquid Lasm as well. Looks like this might go over the Patriots.
Yeah, probably will, but the progress to 20% has been made. This is how the last one started.
Liquid Lasm falls again. You know, could be worse. Could be absolutely worse. Stagg is making these smaller improvements that they need. Getting good picks, but still getting a little scared to get on the point. If they just commit a little bit further, I think this is an easy win for them. Liquid Lasm also has the bob up. That's got to be used soon. Can't hold onto these ults anymore.
Yeah, I think they almost could afford to overuse ults to a certain extent. I think they're so scared of using them. Maybe they may want to make sure they're using it right. Maybe they just don't see an opportunity, or maybe they're more worried about getting a 4-man with an ult than they are about getting one quality pick. In any case, they need to go for it and see what happens. Nice!
Oh
Yes,
my god. Once again a wipe. That's play of the game. Sadly, you will not see that charge go off because Flumix just killed the entire enemy team. A Tracer Bomb being used, kind of feel like that was entirely unnecessary.
Yeah, that was.
But at this point, I feel like it doesn't really matter. I think Patriots have the advantage. I think Patriots absolutely have the morale advantage at this point. Looks like Chargers are starting to falter quite a bit. No Bob used, no Moira ult used again. Almost inexcusable.
Liquid Lasm looking to throw it to the team. Sees all of them there.
And doesn't use it. About to have the Mei ult. Jumps off to the side. Still no Bob. Looking for picks. Sees his team dying. Moira pops the ult. Liquid Lasm gets 1 pick, but lots falling again on the side of Patriots. Once again, Mei dies with ult up.
Yeah,
Very bizarre.
It just seems like there's an aversion to using ults at the moment.
It seems like... Oh, Lemon gets picked as well. Funman getting picked by Liquid Lasm. Liquid Lasm doing all he can here.
Another big shatter by Flumix here. At 90%, you wonder if the Chargers are even going to be able to touch, and they are not. That was a team kill. This is going to be it. Massac County Patriots going to take Nepal and go up 2-0 in the series.
Absolutely disgusting. Patriots are destroying this. Something has to change here for Stagg. But it really comes down to just pressing the Q button. We're going to see Flumix's play of the game, I guarantee you. There it is. I really wish it was the charge, but we're not going to see that. We're going to see, once again, this absolutely beautiful shatter.
Yeah,
Flumix is absolutely goated on this Reinhardt. That is fat. That is disgusting. The overkill from the Tracer, we can't critique that play. But phenomenally well done.
Yep, Flumix just knows that they didn't have any shield to stop it, so he just goes right up in their face and slams that down. We're going to get our escort choice by Stagg next up.
I hope we see something a little different here by Stagg. I really want to see Liquid Lasm still on this Ashe, but maybe not be scared to press his Q button, and maybe have his team back him up, because when he's tracking, he's absolutely nuts. I think he really needs to get on that, and I think if the team rallies behind him, uses their abilities, and stop being afraid, they can do this. It seems like it's a lot of them being afraid.
Right. We're going to be going to Havana next, and I'm going to get now a check on whether Massac County would like to be offense or defense first, but we are going to go ahead and change this over to Havana. One of my favorite maps in the game. I think it's very underrated.
Absolutely. I've got to say, listen, half my heart's in Havana Unana, and I love this map. I absolutely adore this map. I'm excited to see what happens here. I really think we could start getting a series here. I really think when your back's against the wall on your O2, especially JV kids, listen, JV is always fun, especially doing sports in high school, because you get to do some of the crazier stuff. You know what I mean? You're preparing for varsity and getting up in the ranks. I think this is when your back's to the wall. I don't know about anyone else here, but when I'm 0-2 in a series, when my back's against the wall, that's when I feel like I play my best. Maybe this is a comfort zone for them, and I'd love to see what they can do here.
On that note, we're going to take a quick couple-minute break again here to switch our teams to the other side. Adjusted. Guys, we'll be right back with Map 3 heading to Havana in Week 2 JV Overwatch match. Stick around.
Don't touch that mouse, boys.
All right, we are back here. We've got our ticker adjusted. We've switched sides for these two teams. Massac County has elected to defense here first at Havana. The teams have said we are ready, so we're going to jump right into the action. Tivo, do you think we'll see a pirate ship?
I can only hope we see a pirate ship. One of my absolute favorite things to play because it's so stupid.
Oh, you must be a Capitals fan then.
Absolutely. I remember when pirate ship first started being meta and stuff. I just remember fuming at how silly it was. I want to see it so bad. I think it's so fun, and I think when it works, it's so infuriating to play against. So I really want to. I hope we see that here.
I, of course, would never be caught dead allowing a pirate ship on my team.
Oh,
never something you would see.
Of course, never.
But we do see a little something different. Both teams, at least at first, showing a Widowmaker. An excellent Widow map, huge, long sight lines. Obviously, that's not the case in Point B. It's a lot more close and together. So usually you'll see a good Widow, maybe play Widow in A and C, but then switch to like a Reaper or even a Junkrat in B. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the Chargers can make some adjustments and change some things up to make it happen. I think a big problem they have right now when you look at these team comps is they are just getting eviscerated in the shield battle.
I really want to see something other than the Sigma because of that. Not that Sigma's an awful shield tank, but I feel like there's something we can do a little different here.
He's almost an off tank because of how little shield he has, and he's all enable and utility. So, in any case, we are going to get started here. Juice World going to get this payload moving a little bit. Both teams showing Mercy, both teams showing the Widow, both teams showing the Sigma. Aside from that, we've got some variation here.
Liquid Lasm can do some disgusting things with the headshots. I couldn't think of a word there with tracking. And I want to see how he does on this Widowmaker. Hopefully he can get some disgusting plays here. Some good headshots.
Yeah, as of now, both Widows being protected by their respective Sigma shields, so they can't actually hit each other.
Just a very funny back and forth. Flummox there fell to about half HP. Everyone a little bit caught up, but almost a solid engage there.
Oh, there it is. Oh, they both get fixed, actually. Now the shields aren't there anymore. Widow v. Widow. Here it is.
There it is. Looking for the headshots.
Liquid Lasm wins it.
Liquid Lasm wins it. It looks like Chargers are winning this fight. Oh my goodness, it's happening. Pull out the AR, Liquid Lasm. Start shooting him. Looks like this could be a little bit of a push here.
You'll love to see a Widow 1v1 actually happen on stream. Sans gets the pick on SCE rather, or GCSE. I started to say it right at first. And so they're going to be able to keep this thing moving, but you'll likely see at least one re-engage here by Massac County before we get finished with A.
I'm expecting a crazy charge by Flummox here or something along those lines. Just about to have the very high power Widow ult on the side of the Patriots. So maybe we'll see that come out this play. But in all seriousness, Flummox coming in, looking for a lot of damage, getting that shield up.
Truly and Fun Man now matching Sans and Liquid Lasm. Widow, Ash on both sides. The hit scan is real here at Havana.
Absolutely. I think that's kind of the way to go right now. Pushing them back quite successfully.
Yeah, they're giving a lot of space up. I think that in addition to the issue with ult usage, another big issue right now for the Chargers is just this giving up space so easily. They back up or they don't take what they should.
Absolutely. It feels like just a lot of fear. You have this map. You have the spawn advantage. Use it. Start pushing. You guys can do this, you know what I mean? You have to actually try to push this stuff. Having 5 ults on this side, they need to actually
interesting transcendence here. An aggressive offensive transcendence, if you will. Not a lot of value getting out of it. There's a shatter. They're going to get picked up too. And the slam. Lots of damage done by that. Bobble cleaned it up. And Massac County says we're not giving up a quite yet here.
Popping the offensive transcendence and then doing nothing with it is confusing. Liquid Lasm switching off of the Widowmaker to the Tracer. Excited to see how that works out. Hopefully that will pan out a little well for them because their back's against the wall now. This is do or die. Quite personally, if they don't get this pushed, I don't see how they can defend this. Their defense hasn't looked too hot.
I also think that if they don't manage to finish A, the likelihood you see a pirate ship come out from Massac County is high because they know that's all they have to do. They don't have to worry about B.
Just
so here we go. Ult's coming online. Juice WRLD's going to go ahead and pop that whole hog, push him back. What can he get out of it?
Looks like absolutely nothing. Hellfire is not even going to have.
Then he dies. Tracer's in trouble. So is Zen.
Flummox pushing in again, just absolutely swinging that hammer with no repercussions. No one's stopping him. No one's doing anything to get him off. There falls Mercy. There falls Ezra. There falls Turtle. There goes Sans.
Turtle gets sniped out of his gravitic flux, so he's not going to be able to slam anyone down.
Lasm gets a pick on Mercy. Not sure what that can amount to, really, but
well,
hey.
I think if they attack in the next 10 seconds, that could amount to something because it's going to take a while. But now they know where they are. the sights come out for Funman, and Chargers no longer have those sights because their Widow has switched to Tracer with the pulse bomb of her own by now.
They've got a bomb. They've got a Bob with Sands, just about to have the Tracer bomb too. Maybe get in there, get a solid pick. That's entirely possible. All it takes is one solid press.
There it is, looking for a big pulse bomb here. We're on board with Liquid Lasm. Can we get it? Oh, he misses the stick. Try to get on the Mercy. Bob needs to get used by Sands right here and now.
No reason not to pop it. Once again, just bizarre that Flummox is able to get the ult off first. Flummox getting Juice World again. Getting JCSE falls, but it's not much going to happen here. Looks like this is
so good right now, playing so well.
Absolutely. And it's a combination of not only that, but also just Chargers playing scared again. No reason that Bob wasn't used earlier. Just kind of strange stuff here.
Yeah, I think they also tucked the Bob into this like corner on the left, and if you put Bob behind their team, almost like on that door that opens up when you complete A, then you've got Bob shooting from one side and your team shooting from another, and you get a lot more value out of that on both ends. So the Bob placement, the being a little hesitant on using ults, that's really the struggle right now for Stagg. I would like to point out, we always have this kind of fun thing happen in chat where people spam an emoji and make a rhyme.
Right.
You know, so like spam this chirp to help out Terp was last year in the playoffs.
Right.
It was a little bird. Well, we have spam this turtle to help turtle.
Yeah, that's not even a rhyme, guys. Come on, like
Not
spam
a rhyme, guys.
Use like your vocab words here. Maybe it's me being an English teacher, but you guys can do this. Come on, come up with a good rhyme here. I am expecting the pirate ship here. Quite honestly, please give me the pirate ship.
Oh no, they're gonna do double hits.
On. So boring, dude. Imagine playing left click simulator. We can do better than this.
I think another thing that I would like is sort of one of the stories of this match is the inflexibility on their tanks from Stagg right now. They have been running this Hog Sigma all night, and they're just losing the shield battle. I mean, they just can't put enough damage down, and then Hog just becomes a farm for the ults of Massac County, and they can get their ults all the time because they just get to shoot him, he'll heal up, and they keep shooting him.
Absolutely.
So definitely something to look at moving forward, I think, for Stagg is what can we do to get more value out of our tank line here and not allow the other team to have so many ults.
Because I'm going to be honest, Hog Sigma have realistically been the most useless champs this entire series. I haven't seen them do anything. Really. Maybe, Fun Man looking for Liquid Lasm. We're about to get a Widow 1v1 again.
Yeah, they had it last time. We're going to get it again.
Let's see the 1v1. Give me something crazy here.
Lasm did win it last time, so Funman wanting to payback. Oh, Funman says, forget Widow. I'm going to take care of Ash first. And Mercy, maybe?
Grabbing the Mercy? Looking for her. Oh,
Right.
she barely didn't see it.
Probably going to get that res off. That she does.
Giving all this space over to Patriots. Once again, why? You guys don't need to play this scared. This is bizarre to just entirely give all of that up.
Yeah, especially when you didn't finish A on offense. You have to not give up any space. Like, you need to push the issue here and keep them fighting farther back. But now they're already 3/4 of the way to where they need to be, and they haven't even got a contest from Stagg.
Yeah, Coach McGee, this game's over. There's nothing Stagg can do. They've given up all their space. They're falling. Health bar's looking bad. Flummox getting picked. But
the Chargers do get a couple of picks here.
Oh, 3 picks. Liquid Lasm once again playing out of his mind. He does not want to lose this series until he gets shot in the head by Funman.
Yeah, Funman gets the payback on that earlier 1v1. I do think the on favor is still for the Stagg here, but the problem is they gave up all that space. I mean, even if you win that fight, you didn't have to give up, 60 of those meters.
Absolutely, almost entirely that entire spot. I don't know why they would give up this entire point. You have so much space. Looking like
Funman is gonna get the rubber match of the 1v1 there. Gonna be able to claim that he won those.
This is absolutely it. Whole Hog coming? Oh no, never mind. That was absolutely not that. But yep, Juice WRLD falls too. Looks like it's gonna be it. They're throwing up waves. That's the end of the series. That is a clean, quick 3-0 by the side of Patriots. Oh, wait, never mind. There's a Transcendence.
Yeah, the stagger's real, but it's just not going to be enough. Massac County Patriots take your series tonight 3-0 over the Stagg Chargers, and what really amounted to a difference between ult economy and aggression. I mean, that was the difference all night between these two teams. JCSE gets to play the game here at Havana.
Interesting. I want to see what this is exactly.
Oh, this is the one where he did all the damage,
yeah,
and then the cleanup actually happened from Sully. but that happens because all of them are so weak from that gravitic flux. That created the most fire there. That's how play games actually get determined, is who created the most fire over a certain amount of time.
Yeah, solid ult there. Too bad we didn't see enough of those. I really feel like if on the side of Chargers, if they would have just been a bit more aggressive and really believed in themselves a little bit further, we could have had an entirely different series here. I think it really came down a lot to just not pressing the Q button and not pushing any advantages they had.
Absolutely. Guys, we appreciate you tuning in with us tonight. The Massac County Patriots take our Week 2 JV Overwatch match 3-0 over the Stagg Chargers. Tomorrow, tune into IHSEA for a Rocket League matchup. Next week on Overwatch, we've got Springfield versus Glenwood on Wednesday, and then we'll update you when we can with our Rocket League match on Thursday. We have a podcast tonight as well immediately following this match. Stay tuned to the IHSEA Twitch channel. We're going to have the Illinois Wesleyan esports coach coming in, chatting about collegiate esports with you guys. So stick around for a really cool collegiate esports conversation on the IHSEA Twitch channel. Tune into Rocket League tomorrow, Overwatch next Wednesday, Rocket League again next Thursday. We're here for you guys Wednesdays and Thursdays through the fall. I'm Coach McGee, joined here by Coach Tivo. We appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your week, everybody.
Have a wonderful week. Do your homework. Coach Tivo out.